And we are live. Good afternoon, everybody, from the Rancho kitchen. It is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018, and a big welcome to all of you. One of the things I've always enjoyed doing when it comes to baking is to make things for breakfast and different things for breakfast. If you go into my playlists over 5 years, you will see there's everything there from cinnamon twist buns to caramel buns to sticky buns, everything under the sun. Hey, Charlie, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, Mojo, what's happening, handsome? And I want to tell you guys, the difference between what you get in the store that's characterized as an English muffin is far different than the one that you would get in the UK. I should know. I travel to the UK a lot from Hong Kong twice a month. Took that long, long ride, 11 and a half hours each way, nonstop on a plane. Try that sometime. Okay. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Nice to see you, honey. And I was able to sample a lot of the English fare, stay at the Kensington Close Hotel in Kensington around High Street, hang out at Marks and Spencer. Hey, Joshy, yeah. Yeah, been a busy day, Mojo. Yeah, it's been kind of busy here, too. I wanted to do something different. And Joshy Bingham is in the house, my wonderful friend. Hi, Crystal. How are you, beautiful Annette and Callie? Nice to see you. Friday night for Teeny Weeny Bikini Baking, we will be making the Joshy Bingham Orange Crush Cake. So that'll be a interesting thing. I've not made one before, and I'm thinking that the Orange Crush is in relation to the Denver Broncos, who used to have a pretty famed defense. Nothing like the Baltimore Ravens, but they had a fairly good defense, and I think that they were called the Orange Crush. Thank you, Callie Rose. Yeah, some friend of mine in Oklahoma sent this to me a few years ago, so I really like it. What's the deal with English muffins? And of course, we like them for breakfast. I like to, I have them on occasion at Thomas's English muffin. What makes them very unusual compared to other breakfast things that you can have, like coffee cake, and what else would you have for breakfast in the morning? Muffins, all that. Thank you, Annette. Is that they don't have any fat in them at all. There's no butter. There's no shortening. There's nothing, no oil, nothing in them at all. So they're a yeasted bread that has a very short shelf life as a result of that. Now, what you get in the store, the English muffins, they have fats added to them. They also have stabilizers so that they are shelf stable. Voodoo, how you doing, my friend? Voodoo was so funny the other night. We were on Vinny's chat, and it was so off the hook and out of control. Vinny's chat. It was like 280 people. Hey, how you doing, Harvey? And I just told Voodoo, Voodoo, honey, copy over. Roger that, Rosie, Roger that. X-ray, Zulu, Tango, Tango, Delta. And I'm like, yeah, all right, Roger that, Voodoo. We're going to have to scotch the whole site here. We're going to lose some friendlies. Go ahead. As Voodoo calls in his airstrikes. I love that. We had to take out some friendlies, too. Day. It all had to go, guys. It all had to go. Lynn, how are you? Nice to see you, honey. Hashtag Laura. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, drop it. Yes, that was it, Mojo. We had to lose some friendlies, too. English muffins. Now, Harvey's from UK, from London, so he'll certainly know. Now, this is a basic, simple recipe. I love it when Voodoo is on panel. Voodoo is the frickin' best, and it was funny that day. It was so out of control. I just said, Voodoo, we're going to lose some friendlies here. We just got to take out the whole damn thing right there. So basic ingredients. People always tell me, put it in the beginning. Okay, I know it was you, Flan. I know, honey. Hi, Sissy. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. I'm really happy Cindy's back. I missed her for quite a while. She was very heavy into things in April and May. Tide, how you doing, sweetie pie? Roll Tide, roll. One of my favorite mods, long suffering with all the crap that I do. I got mods that take a beating on my channel, as you can imagine. This is real simple. There's no fat. You're going to use 3 cups of 3 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Simple. You're going to use 3½ teaspoons of sea salt or regular salt. You're going to use a package of the fresh of the yeast, and I like to use the rapid rise yeast because you can work that dry. You don't have to proof it. Although I usually proof everything, which means that you want to make sure that it's active and it's working. And they sell those 3 packs in the store, and they're pretty easy. Otherwise, if I'm making moonshine, which we'll do coming up sometime, we're doing a batch of moonshine. I like to use this baking yeast, the Red Star yeast. This stuff is fantastic. I've made, I've done probably 1,000 gallons of ferments of distiller's beer. And out of that extracted probably, I don't know, 80 gallons of 180 proof stuff. This Red Star yeast is great from 50 degrees up to about 120 degrees. This stuff kicks ass. Okay, it's also good for baking too. All right. I just don't feel like cracking that. I don't feel like cracking that open. Hey, Ontario chick. I always have to ask Ontario chick what's for dinner. She's Portuguese. Her husband's Portuguese. So I'm always fascinated by what she's making. Okay, so we got 3 3/4 cup flour, 3½ teaspoons of sea salt, a packet of yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar to activate the yeast. You like to give it something sweet to kind of chomp on. Hey Ash, how you doing, sweetie pie? We got the amazing Ash in the house. Ontario chicks having roasted chicken and veggies. There we go. So you need a little bit of sugar to activate the yeast, okay? And then you're going to use a cup of lukewarm water, and make sure it's not above 110 degrees, okay? Otherwise, you kill the yeast, okay? And 1/2 cup of lukewarm water. That's it. That's all you need. Some baking sheets and your hands and a griddle. We want to use a nice hot skillet too, because English muffins are not baked. They're done in a skillet. They're the ultimate easy English breakfast food. Okay, Harvey says, I was just watching a TV show about an old gold mining town called Bodie. Yeah, Krista's like educating me. Krista, nice to see you. Nice to see you, honey. Yeah, we're doing some English muffins. So at 11 o'clock today, 11:30 actually, after doing our morning videos, I went ahead and I mixed up the yeast, the flour, the water, and the salt, and I got it herein, and I let that rise. Tony Montana reborn. Hey, Carlos Martinez in the house. So I let that rise. Okay, remember there's no fats or flours in that at all, so that's about doubled in size. Yeah, Lynn's like, nice butt, Missy Jen. Lynn, how are you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to get these portioned into 8 separate dough balls. Misdemeanor, hi, honey. And we'll have a lot of time to chat and hang out. That'll be a lot of fun, too. So what I want to do is turn this out on the counter here. Clean that off. I'm going to clean that a little more. I like to be very clean when I'm baking. Just remember, when you're baking and handling food, you're going to be handling stuff that other people are going to be eating. So it always pays to be as neat and meticulous as possible when it comes to being sanitary. Okay, and granite, and this is the reason I picked granite, makes a great working surface for working with doughs. All right. Okay. Respect Tony Montana, huh? Tony Montana, what are you talking about? You can't even cross the street, right? You don't say hi to me. What the hell, huh? What am I, garbage, right? Huh? Kabula, huh? All right, I'm happy with that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this out on the counter. I don't normally, if I touch my hair, I wash my hands off. So let's see. I want, if you're going to do baking, this thing's called a bench scraper. And it's also good for drywall work. Okay. It's good for doing drywall work. I couldn't find the thing for about a year. And then I went out to do a drywall patch and I looked in my drywall supplies. And there's my bench scraper. And this thing is good for working on the counter. It's great for dividing dough. It's a great all-around thing to have when you're working in the kitchen. So I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to resist putting flour down. Okay. I want to get a baking sheet here. Get a couple of these sheets out. We're not going to be using the oven. Okay. Believe it or not, this is not a product. This is not a product that uses the oven. All right. We're going to go ahead and wipe these down a little bit. Here. Cuts onions too. That's it, Cindy. It slices and dices. Now you're going to need to have 2 sheet pans. Okay, this is going to be important. Okay, the reason you're going to have 2 sheet pans is once we shape these, we're going to cut this into 8 different pieces here. Okay, and we're going to form each one into a ball, and we're going to put it on a baking sheet like this. Now, once we get them on the sheet, we're going to get a piece of parchment paper, non-stick baking paper, and we're going to put that on top of the our round dough balls. And we're going to, once they've risen to a good height, we're not going to immediately do that. Then once they've done, I think I've heard the town Bodie. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Bodie's in California or New York. I mean in Nevada. I'm not sure where it is, Bodie. So we've already let our dough rise. We worked that real good in the Cuisinart. We kneaded that for about 10 minutes and let that stand. Then did another 5 minutes. Spray Pam. Hey Dave, don't tell me about Pam when I can get 3 times the amount for the same price at the restaurant supply store of Crisco pan release. Now Dave will tell you I'm the cheapest person on on YouTube. So okay, we let the dough rise real good. It was sitting outside. Yeah, then we're going to, yeah, we had it. I let it actually rise for a second time. Now we're going to divide this dough into 8 pieces, and we're going to yeah, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this the right way now. So we're going to divide this up here into eight pieces. So coffee run. Voodoo's doing a coffee run, baby. Coffee run. Okay. I'm going to turn this out on the counter now. We're going to cut that into, we're going to cut this into 8 pieces. Okay, and that should just fall out just like that. Okay, we don't have to do anything with it. We just take our bench scraper, just try to divide that evenly. Divide again. 4. This thing is great. You can't use a knife or it kind of stretches out the dough. Then for each of these, we want to bisect these again. Remember bisecting from geometry? You all liked math class, didn't you? Huh? Okay, and here's our last one here. And then we've got 8 pieces that are approximately even in size, and that's what we wanted on there. Okay, so now we're going to form these. I'm going to cut my hand into this kind of rounded shape, and I'm just going to work that on the counter. See how I'm just working that in there? That's all I'm doing is working that into a ball. That's it, just like that. Okay, and you keep working that. The more you work it, the more it's going to be seamless, and it's going to be. You can pinch the bottom of it to close if you have a seam on there. That's good. Okay. And we're going to spray our pan here now. All right. Put that right there. I wish I had a bigger kitchen. We've got a big piece of property here, but it's a small kitchen. So, hello, Missy Jack. There's the Missy now. So I'm going to put number 1 on our sheet right here. Just like that. Okay. And we're going to get 8 on here. So 2, 2, 2, 2. And make sure you have room for them to spread out. Okay. We're going to do the same thing over here. Just cup your hand like that. Yeah. English muffins with pocket of butter melted. That's exactly right. All right. Crystal never trolls, huh? You did not spray. Believe me, if you're making lasagna, you never want Dave riding shotgun over you, okay? All right, there's number 2. We can sit that right on there. And you can see the size is really uniform, and they're really good. Dave's an expert baker. Okay, here comes number 3. This one's a little bigger. It's okay. Just work it, tuck in the edges, just move that around on your counter. Ash will correct me if I'm doing stuff the wrong way. Hey, Poplar Picker, how are you? You're going to burn my English muffin. Can you imagine that? Look at the way I'm just working that little by little. And any seams that appear on the bottom, just pinch them closed. Okay, just like so. And just work the ball. Work the ball. Oh yeah, sourdough English muffins are great too. So it's any of my favorite chefs' cookbooks. There you go. Make sure if you have any openings on the bottom, close them. Okay. That one's that one's a little bigger size. Try to make them uniform, but some are going to be a little bigger than others. Favorite chefs' cookbooks, huh? All right, that's what you do. You just get your hand like that. And you just move it around just like so, and it works really, really super well. Yeah, this storm is really going to be a bad one, I fear. It'll probably reshape. It has the potential to reshape the coastline of North Carolina, wipe out a lot of the barrier islands there, unfortunately. Okay, all right. Crystal, there's nothing really hard about English muffins. They're actually compared to making biscuits. I think on the scale, biscuits is much harder to make because a lot of people don't know how to cut the fats into the flour, and they use the wrong kind of flour. I mean, white lily flour is the best that you can use for making biscuits. Okay, but a lot of people can't get their hands on white lily flour. It's the flour of the South. All right, there we go. There's number 4. Okay, now we're going to start on number 5 here, and this is easy. You're already getting dough that's risen 2 times. Let it rise once, punch it down, form it into a dough ball again. Let it rise the second time. East Coast people are usually ready for this. Yeah, I grew up in Baltimore. I mean, hell, before you guys were even born back in 1973, we were dealing with Hurricane Agnes coming up the coast. All right, here we go. I've been on Chesapeake Bay and some howling storms too. Okay, here All right, I'm happy with that. There goes the next one. Try to get your spacing uniform. As Dave says, you missed the corners, right? All right, get them just centered up real good, and just like so. They're gonna spread out a little bit. Okay. Uh, Make sure you handle Dave's dough balls with care. Yeah, it'll be a good time to treasure hunt, Mojo. Damn right. It'll be a good time to do that. Yeah, yeah. And while we get these resting for a little bit, anybody that wants to have a link, I'll shoot out a link to anybody that wants a link. Okay, so pinch them. If they open a little bit on the bottom, just pinch it shut. Okay, we want them well sealed. Okay, all right. There goes the next one. We got two more to go. This is going to be another pretty big one here. So, Tony Montana. How you doing, man? Huh? You don't come across the street? Huh? You don't even see me? Huh? What are you talking? Huh? What am I, invisible? All right. Okay. This is real easy to do, to shape this stuff. Harvey says, you're a great cook. If I were living you, I'd be fatter than Elvis. Woo! Shit. All right. I think I'm supposed to be on Lucy Balls with Elvis tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. All right. Here we go. All right. I'd rather Elvis be out getting a job. Okay, move them apart a little more. Just make sure we get full separation, because what we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of parchment on top, and we're going to sit those we're going to sit another pan right on top of it, and that's what's going to make them spread out. Okay, that's what gives the spread. All right. Yeah, all this is pretty much done, I would agree. There's nothing left in the community. You know, coming up now with these hurricanes and stuff, there's going to be much greater needs in the community. I don't think people are going to feel like supporting somebody that won't support himself. So that, my friends, is the bottom line. So here comes number 8. We got here. And yeah, you were wondering how they spread. Yeah, they actually just put a weight on top of them. That's how they spread. You know, they put another pan on top of them with some weight on top, and that causes them to spread. Just make sure your dough balls are seamless. Okay. This one's a little rough here. I'm just pinching that all close. Elvis has left the building. Yeah. I told you guys that was funny the other night when I was on the shoot the shit. I was on the side chat, and Elvis came wheeling in, you know, and he thought he would take over the show. And Pam's like, is this the Elvis? Is this the Elvis? And he's like, yeah, it's me. Pay your taxes, and you know, I'm the greatest. I'm the most talked about man on YouTube and stuff. Pam started getting kind of intrigued, and then the side chat went to work and said, oh, and, you know, started telling stuff about Elvis. And Pam's like, Elvis, I think I'd like to have you up on the front porch tomorrow night. I think I'd have. Hey, Kathy's Vintage TV. Nice to see you. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff from years ago. That's right, honey. I'm the official historian of Boyd here, so I usually never take anything down, hangouts or anything. So, all right, how does that look, huh? We got one that's a little bigger than the other ones, but it's okay. Just give that room to straighten out. So we got them all. We're going to be making 8 nice English muffins here. Then what we do, wrangle the dough, cover the tray with another baking tray, and then we're going to let that rise for a while, about 30 minutes. If anybody wants a link to come on, I'm going to spray them a little bit with the spray. Yeah, look at those big old, hey, Stinky, how you doing? Nice to see you. Stinky Potatoes in the house. So, Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I used to have 10,000 videos. I took down 4,000 of them. You can believe it. And I also have the Rosie. If you don't have it, the Rosie Murphy channel is the other channel. So, and then have Jen's channel. So we're going to cut off a piece of this here parchment, and then we're going to take our other. We're going to take our other bacon dish and we're going to put it right on top, and we're going to give a little bit of a gentle squeeze. Now pressure over time these will flatten more, but we want to give them a good start and then let them spring back some. So we press down them a little bit. Okay. Yeah, they're already looking like English muffin shapes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to let them flatten a bit. I think they're going to stay covered. They're still going to rise. There, I'm not going to put anything extra on top of it. But you can see our pan on top of pan here, and I'm going to go cover that. And I think I'm going to let that rise off. Meantime, I'm going to heat our, well, we're going to use a skillet, so we don't need to preheat the oven. But yeah, they definitely are English muffin shapes there. So we're going to let them rise. That yeast will actually start to lift them up again. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys a little peek before they. You can see how they have flattened down. Okay. Just to show that. All right. Just to show how they flatten down here. Okay. All right. We're going to leave that back on top. And we're going to set our timer for about, I think I'm going to let those sit outside. I'm going to let them sit outside for about, I'm going to put them in the sunshine in the heat. The heat will allow them to rise. I don't want to kill the yeast. I just want to put it in the warm sun, sort of in the shade, but it's a nice warm day outside. They don't have English muffins down in Bolivia. Huh, yeah. Don't know. Don't know. We have kind of an overcast, not overcast, but it's not super sunny today. Go ahead and wash this out. Let's see, there you go. Probably be nice, please. Be nice. All right. Here we go. Now we'll get Mojo back. I like my Mojo. All right. Okay, we're going to dry that out. All right. Bunny Cha-Cha. Bunny's like, wash it out. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? You see this sheet? Yeah, I don't want anybody to really get booted here. I'm going to have to end up like Tucker eventually and just give everybody a damn wrench. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes today. Judge Jenny, nice to see you. Judge Jenny in the house. We've got our pan outside. I don't think Mojo would talk crap about me. Willow Sage Vegan. Or vegan. Vegan. Sorry, Willow Sage. I'm gonna have to start doing some. Vegan recipes. I did make a vegan chocolate cake one time. Voodoo. Voodoo's gonna call in a strike today. Huh? Anybody wants a link? Let me know. Let's see. All right. Put that away. We're not going to need that anymore. Get a few things cleared off. So we got about a half hour here. Lynn said, okay, I'm back. I'm just firming up Thanksgiving plans now. Hey, Fatima. How are you, sweetie? Fatima and Brazil. Huh? There we go. Lynn said, I'm just firming up Thanksgiving plans, huh? Yeah, man. There we go, baby. I know Yeah, man likes English muffins. Oh, Judge Jenny, thank you, sweetie. Isn't that awesome? I'm not even doing anything today. I just got the $20. Thank you, honey. Yeah, please, very small if you're going to do that. Just little things. That way it doesn't get crazy on stuff. So, Judge Jenny's always been a sweetie. Judge Jenny, you always like the cooking stuff, don't you? Always like the cooking stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, I think Thanksgiving in Canada. Thank you, Jenny. Thanksgiving in Canada is in October, I think. Yeah, you do. I know. Well, Friday night we're going to be making a orange crush cake in honor of my friend Joshy Bing. Linda Francine says English muffins. Now there's a good one, Rosie. How you doing, Linda? Yeah. Well, that's cool. Hey, Shauna Males. I kind of like that. I didn't know Wendy Lee that well. So you taking a rig out Friday. That's really cool. Are you going to have internet or anything? You don't even want to know about Judge Jenny. You don't even want to know about Wendy Lee and all the stuff with Vegas Vixen and all the. Oh my goodness, I'm doing good. You all think, Rosie, where's the thing you're baking? It's sitting outside in the sun right now. We're giving it a half hour to do its final rise, and then we're going to be doing our English muffins in the skillet here. Okay, very important. These do not get baked in an oven. Yeah, lots of drama. Lots of drama. Yeah, I could never find anything. I could never find anything negative about. I could never find anything negative about Wendy Lee. It was just a bad thing. No, Ash, I'm not baking them outside, honey. What I did is I put the 8 muffins. I spread them with the other pan, and I'm letting them sit outside with the other pan on top to just rise and flatten, and for about a half hour in the sunlight. Yeah, they're rising outside. I wanted to be in the fun. Hey, how's the old lawnmower? The old lawnmower's doing good. You know what? Everybody needs to get a cast iron skillet. Don't ever use scouring powder. Don't ever use anything. Let it get a nice seasoning on it, and it's one of the greatest things. Nothing sticks to it. It's great. Shouldn't it be called American muffins? No, these are the English stuff, right? Hey, Line Screw. One of my favorite people on YouTube actually came down and visited us also on the Rancho. I'm hoping in November we might have a chance to see him again. I know I owe him a visit to the Northwest. I was hoping maybe when he comes through on his way to, he's got a place down in SoCal. Shauna says, I have a few cast iron skillets. They're great. They are good. They are awesome. They're great skillets. So I put a pan on top of one baking sheet on top of another with a layer of parchment over top of the English muffins to flatten them. As they get softer and rise, they will flatten even more. So Yeah, that's it. Voodoo says I like bacon loaf. So now I got stickers in here, right? And stickers is in the UK. And the problem with that is stickers knows a real muffin, English muffin, right? Hey, Nate's mom, how are you? So you risk a lot. Yeah, let's try to be nice in here. I like Mojo a lot, so it's if you don't mind, if we could just be cool. And then you said you get a little. What does that say? Let's see. Niece mom's fun. Let's see what we got here. And you get a little extra iron in your diet by means of iron utensils too. Yeah. I think Mojo is one of the four horsemen. That's funny. You guys are too much. Well, I'm not. There was just that initial thing. This is just an experiment today, Mojo. So I'll probably have to end up. Yeah. So just keep this. So yeah, I don't want a lot of problems in here. So there we go. All right. So okay, trying to keep things balanced here. I'm not looking for any fighting today. I'm just looking for fun. That's all. So stickers will be a judge of quality. So all right, Mojo. So I think you have a wrench now, just to make sure that okay, you can check that out. Make sure. Oh, it's Mojo's pick in the Four Horsemen. Huh? Well, you like baking, huh? Okay. Well, I'm just trying to have a fun time. Yeah, I mean, I like Mojo. I don't know what went on happened. I mean, I had him and Hondo. Judge Jenny's like Rosie the peacekeeper. I'm the worst fucking peacekeeper. My hangouts are like a war zone here. So yeah. So I don't know if Mojo left, but Voodoo, you can just let him know that he's wrenched up. So yeah, you're a monster, a muffin effing monster there. So well, we got about 20 minutes, and then we'll be bringing them in. We'll be putting the heat to them, and we will be making. It's got to be one of the nicest, easiest recipes that you can make. Making English style muffins here. So. All right, Mojo. Well, the good news of all that is we did raise some money for autism research, and we will do that again. That will be one of the favorite charities this Friday night. If anybody has any idea of a charity, I'm kind of thinking maybe the American Red Cross, because there's probably going to be a high need for relief, and I don't think any agency is better equipped to immediately get in there and provide some aid to people in need down there. So what do you guys think of that for Friday night? What do you think? You think that would be okay? You think that would be all right to have that or does anybody have anything major against the Red Cross? Because at least they have all the material, they have all the personnel. Damn helicopter. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sean. It sounds like a good plan. That's great. Okay. Nate's mom said, awesome idea. Shauna said, yeah, if anybody wants a link, let me know. Okay. Sharon said that's a good idea. That's it. Okay. Judge Jenny said it's a good idea. Crystal said that's good. That way you don't have to worry about. Today I was watching some of the catastrophes in the post fundraising from the last couple of days, and there was a lot of second guessing about people that got donations. And man, I just decided to just put direct link to the organization. That way you never touch any. Rosie got $5,000 for being in the path of the hurricane, right? Really? Rosie's in California. What the hell? Busted! You put the direct link in, and then you don't have any issue with that at all. All right, let's we can pull up a seat. Yeah, I don't ever want to lay a finger. I mean, I appreciate Judge Jenny gave me. She's so sweet. She loves the cooking shows, and I appreciate. Mandy, how are you, beautiful? Mandy in the house. We're making English muffins, and you're all okay, Crystal. Yeah, let's all be cool. Let's all have fun here. Okay, that's all we're trying to do. Mandy comes in. I don't see anything cooking. I don't see anything cooking. Nathan Smith. Yeah, we got our dough rising outside, believe it or not, our English muffins. Judge Jenny says, I have a huge family. Show me the muffins. Okay, thank you, Joshy. I will do that on Friday night. In honor, we're doing your orange crush cake. What are you putting on those muffins? You know, they're supposed to be fork split. Whip them out and then everyone and give everyone something. Shauna, why don't you cam up and whip them out? You got it set. Yeah, Mandy's like, what? I don't see it. Mandy's like, I don't see a damn thing going on in that kitchen. I don't see a damn thing going on in there. Yeah, I can show you how to make homemade cinnamon swirls. I will do that, Nate's mom, for the next one. Yeah, please be nice, y'all. Please be nice. Got my sweet, making me a cake. That's gonna be it. Yeah, Sean, you got it set. Get them out, girl. Shake them. Shake them. Yeah, cinnamon swirl buns are good, aren't they? I've probably made them about 3 times. The videos are probably there, but we'll make them new. I've also made the truck stop cinnamon buns. That's the ones that they make in Colorado. I think it's in Loveland or something. There's a famous place that makes the big, giant cinnamon swirl buns, and they have the icing on top of them. Woo! I want to just slap one of them on each of my hips, and I'll be good to go. The family took off and left her boys. And yeah, see, there's going to be horrible stuff. You know, love my Mandy. Carl, how you doing, Carl? Nice to see you. Carl in the house. Yeah, Cinnabons. That's right. It's like a coffee Cinnabon, and they are awesome. They are really good. Tony Montana, come on, Carlos, be nice today. I showed Rosie them buns when she came Colorado, but not the ones at the truck stop. Woo, yes, I met Joshy Bingham in person. Yeah, Mexican cornbread, great ideas. Some difficult to bake. Which one, Mr. Blair? Are scones? No, actually, scones are rather easy to make. It's just cutting in the butter and shaping them, and they're delicious. You could put raisins, currants, all kinds of things. Scones are really delicious, aren't they? They're like crumbly. They're a little more pastry-like than a biscuit. Scones, so they're good. I have to have Voodoo calling an airstrike. Voodoo, how do you copy? Over. We're 10 by 20, 10 over. Blueberry scones, they're wonderful. I've had them with strawberries in them. They are delicious scones, and they're not too hard to make. I know I have scone videos on the channel somewhere. I just put scones in the search box of my videos, and you probably get 3 or 4 of them on there. Hey, a piece of... Really? Yeah, the scones at the Starbucks, they're too dry. They don't have a good balance of butter in them. Yeah, Bunny's like, I'm listening. I have to close my eyes. There we go. All right, we got 15 minutes. I think I'll bring them back inside. We'll let them do. We'll put them back over here. No, they're doing pretty good in the sun, so I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them stay out there for 12 more minutes, and that's it. Drew, how you doing? I'll be jumping on that thing today, Drew. I haven't had a chance to do that. We have a channel called A Piece of. Hey, Jules, nice to see you. Nice to see. We got Jules Leach in the house, huh? Nice to see you. Everybody's saying this is the most boring thing I've ever seen on Rosie's Cooking, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Mojo's actually. I had Bergs on last night, and I had Hondo, and didn't get timed out or anything. So Hondo was very nice. Oh, Jessica says your shirt made my day. Oklahoma Sooners, baby. This is my favorite cooking of all time. Nothing, not a damn thing. We'll be swinging to action. You know, Carl, I had a good time with Hondo on panel. I had a great time with Mojo on last night. We had Vinny. I mean, we had a packed house last night. It was insane. Insane. Boomer soon. There's my girl Marcy. How are you doing, baby doll? There's my girl Marcy. Let's see. Hubby just got home. Got to go. Okay, Jenny. Thanks again, honey, for the super chat. That was awful sweet of you. Yeah, Carl. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, that was a good live hangout. It was crazy, Nathan. Sometimes I think my hangout's kind of red line, you know, because it's so crazy. When you have 10 people on a panel, it gets kind of crazy. Yeah, that's it. Sean is like, this cooking is very informative. This is where Julia Child would drink a bottle of wine. Hello! Today on the French Chef, we'll be making English muffins. Yeah, I like Hondo. Berg got Berg. Yeah, Bergs came on last night, and you know he just starts to take over. And then somebody booted him. It was he left himself, and then he couldn't get back in. He could not get back into the hangout because at that time he was blocked. Krista, what do you think of his? What do you think of his channel? A piece of. Why, dear Lord? Why? Yeah, Bergs is a mess, isn't he? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold it. Hold on a minute. I'm talking here. Oh my God, Carl, I got 22. Let me see how many calls I got last night from Bergs. It's some like super ridiculous number from Bergs. He was triggered last night. Mandy, you want me to send him to Divas on After Dark? Shit, that's funny as hell. Let's see. I just got a notification. Notification that news story on copyright from Google. What's the sweeping copyright bill gonna mean? I have no idea. Let's see. Last night, Bergs. Where in the hell is the Bergs? Bergs. Where the hell did he go? Let's see what we got. Actually, cover that bottom part. You can see Berg's is like a regular caller. Last night was 13 calls. All right, take care, Nathan. Yeah, will you let me finish? Will you let me finish? Stop blocking me. Man, man, he's like, could you imagine that on Divas After Dark? They would all be like, what the fuck? Man, he'd be like, you know, that came from Rosie's boy. It's like, unsub Rosie. I never changed my number, but it's just crazy. And he just goes nuts on here, you know. It's like insane. So I don't know, right? Then some of his mail too. This is funny too. I don't see. Well, let me see where the hell that is. What does that say? Wanted. What does that say? Yeah. Where is that? Wait a minute. The thing moved up there. Hold on. Shit. Damn thing. It says, wanted to let you know. Fuck you. I'm done. Hi, Uff. How are you, sweetie? Carl's like sits here some of the voicemails. When I'm talking, actually, when I was done last night, we had a little bit of an incident out on the alley here. I went out. I still suited up from Space Girl from Planet Triple X, and I really lowered the boom on some loud ass couple making out in their Mexican couple making out in their car out there. Space Girl from Planet Triple X appeared. Nice to see you, Uff. Bergs is never done. So I said Bergs went live and walked around his neighborhood to calm down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kath. He says I'm about to overdose on Excedrin. These storms are killing me. So, yeah, Uff is really something. You know, she's really done wonderful things for a lot of people in the community. Bergs needs to be done with the beer, huh? Yeah, Carl's like, go get him, Rose. Hey, we only got 5 minutes, and then this kitchen is going to swing into action. We got our skillet ready to go. Woo! We're going to be preheating that. I don't think we're going to put any butter on that. Yeah, let's see. Heat an ungreased griddle. Ungreased. That's the key. Don't put any grease into it, okay? Nothing at all. Marcy said Sudafed is helping my headaches. Sharon, it was unbelievable last night when I hit this. It's just too dark. I mean, you take a camera back, you just can't see anything in the darkness. But that was funny. There's a Space Girl from Planet Triple X, and all of a sudden those headlights go on, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just saying, could you turn your music down? It just took off, right? Take care, Shauna. Mojo, we're gonna bake these in the skillet. We're gonna do about 15 minutes, 12 minutes on each side till they're golden brown, and then we're gonna flip them over to the other side. So they should be pretty darn good. Yeah, Carl, like I hope you were wearing your "Make America Great Again" hat, huh? I was wearing my Boyd, huh? I think the drama community says, God save us from the boy. Molly, Dolly, how are you, beautiful? Nice to see you. I hope Cassidy Hampton got out of the way of whatever was coming her way down there. Nice to see you. All right. Yeah, you want to be back, Marcy, because we're gonna be rolling, girl. We're gonna be hitting it here. In about 3 minutes to go. And you're going to see how much these have risen. Yeah, I think sinuses are terrible. It was nice to see today. I saw Lucy Ball making peace with Mama Bear. That was kind of nice. I think I'm supposed to be on the panel with her tonight and Elvis, if you can believe that. So. All right. I'm gonna go get our English muffins. All right, I think we're good to go. We had a pan on top of a pan here. Look at that. That's not something that you see too often in baking, but that's the way that English muffins are allowed to rise. All right, so I'm going to take this off now, and you can see our muffins underneath. And you can see how wonderfully flat that they are. Okay, there it is. Okay, don't they look nice? They've risen, they feel nice and soft. It's time to cook them off. Let's go ahead and heat our skillet. Don't put any grease in it. Okay, and we're going to lay these babies in. We're going to let that slowly heat up for a couple minutes. You don't want them to burn. Okay, you see one's a little bigger than the others. It's kind of different size. Big deal, you know, we're not a factory. I can tell you what, they'll all taste good. All right. That's it. See, they're nice and flat. Nice and flat and puffy there. Yeah, boy, sticker said, yeah, English approved. That's it. So we're going to let this, give this a couple minutes, this skillet to get nice and warm. Now it tells you, and I'm using the recipe actually from the bread book here, and it's by, her name is Rose Beerbaum Levy is her name, and she's got a pretty famous one. Heat an ungreased griddle or frying pan about 2 minutes over moderate heat until moderately hot. Then with a metal spatula, put the muffins on, turn them, lift them off the sheet, put them on, turn them upside down, and they're going to cook about 12 minutes on each side. Okay, so it's going to be interesting. So it's going to take a while to cook these off. So let's see. Well, I don't know. My people usually watch stuff after it's been on. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but people do it in quantity and stuff. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of scratch baking is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay these on upside down. There's number one. Here comes number two. And these are actually going to rise off some more. I may be able to get 4 in a pan. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. You pour these babies in. I just take 2 batches there. So I'm going to turn the heat low. And these are actually going to rise. Remember, these are yeasted, and they're actually going to rise more as they go. So. All right. Okay. All right. You know what's really wild? You can actually see them starting to rise. Jack Thompson, how you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not one of those people in hangouts. As long as people go where they like to hang out, that's fun. You know, I never try to tell people where to go or what to do. I always know at the end of it, a lot of people come back and see how things turn out at the end when they hang out, and that's cool. Lots of fun. All right, so we got the moderate heat. Let's take a little peek on the bottom. Oh, they're starting to get brown. We got to put about 10 minutes on each side now. I'm feeling these are going to be really delicious. Really delicious. All right, you seem to be good at making things rise. Yeah, that's my specialty. Got Voodoo calling an airstrike. Roger that. There's Jen. There's Missy Jen in the house. Jen and Rosie Reality TV. Missy Jen. Hello, Missy Jen. Nice to see you. Where is Missy Jen? Can you see her there? There she is. There she is. She's out in the den area there. Molly Dolly, everybody saying hi to you, Jen.
Hi, Harvey. Molly Dolly.
Lisa Gardner, nice to see you, sweetie.
Lisa Gardner.
Jen's like, I want to try an English muffin. Oh, hell yeah.
Jossie.
I'm going to turn that nice and low now.
Cindy.
Yeah, I'm going to actually transfer this to the back burner because it's a single. My front one is a double. When the Fisher Paykel, a little too much heat. I don't want any burning here. So I'm going to transfer that to the back one. Nice low heat. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't want it to be too darn hot. Hey, Nicole, how are you? These inches. What's the cat's name? What cat? What cat? Which cat? Oh man, Cindy's got a new meltdown video. Hold on. Hey, Sky Carl. There's my Carl. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, Rosie, gonna take these. Get Cindy here. Boom. Get this. All right, there we go. Gotcha. Subbed up to Cindy there. Oh, you saw a cat. That's a little pug. I think that was Georgie. I think that was Georgie that you saw. Oh yeah, these English muffins are really glorious on the bottom, guys. I can tell you. Look, they're already nice and brown on there. All right, we just got to keep the heat very low. Okay, very low. So Nicole's like, I'll be the judge of English muffins, Rosie. I like that. All right. You got a couple more minutes and then we can flip them over. I think they're doing good. They're still rising, which is really cool. Yeah, Mojo, I never knew that English muffins were baked in the skillet. They're not baked they're not baked in the oven. Yeah, Harvey, you're James Bond. Yeah, they're actually, you don't even fry them though, Jack. You just use the hot skillet and lay them down. You don't use any fat at all. No butter, no oil. You just put them in there. So kind of interesting. And they're still rising off, which I really like. You see the bottoms are nice and get really English muffin looking there. No cornmeal. Yeah, I know, Carl. I'm going to go back and check that out. One of my good audio friends, Sky Carl. Yes, Carl, only a couple more weeks. I'm going to be back in the workshop. It should be cast iron, yeah. It should be cast iron because cast iron more evenly distributes the heat on there. Molly Dolly still said, still haven't had cornbread yet. You should, honey. You should have that cornbread. Needs a nice bottom. That's it. Yeah, nice to see Jack Thompson, my Virginia gentleman boyfriend. Yeah, he finally done working. Yeah, Ontario Chick, we got our first batch. We got them down in the pan. They'd risen on our baking sheet. They'd spread out. So we're baking them off. We're doing about 12 minutes per side. And they're nice and brown on the bottom. So I'm very excited. Hey, Mulfrey, nice to see you. Mulfrey Ligwy in the house. Nice to see you, Mulfrey. Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, it's going to be nice to be back in the workshop doing audio. We're going to pick right up with the restoration of the 1968 Magnavox stereo console. We got about halfway through that. We're going to finish that up, and we're going to put that into the Shine Shack. That's going to be the entertainment unit for there. So when Mama Bear comes visit, Nicole's like, oh, for fuck's sake. All right, let's see. Good stuff. I'm going to have to go back and watch this. Yeah, the recipe from the beginning. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and flip these over to the other side now. They're nice and golden brown. I'm also, you're supposed to flatten them a little bit too. Okay? When you turn them over, flatten them a little bit too. Okay? Just like so. And that gives you a place where it splits in the middle. The fork splits, and these are split by fork. Okay? These are really nice sized English muffins. Okay? I'm very impressed with how these turned out. Okay, there we go. They look a little darker than they actually are, but actually it's brown. It's the white balance on here is off. I think it's because of this. Yeah, you can see it better there. Yeah, they really look good. I'm really impressed. So we're going to let them, we're going to do about 12 minutes on this side too. We want to make sure they get definitely done in the middle. This girl's journey, nice to see you, honey. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. Thank you, Nicole. We're going to let them cook off real good on the other side here. So we're going to have to do another batch. So we're going to be here at least another 40 minutes or so. So, oh, Elvis thought it was tomatoes on the bagel. It was lox. Oh man. Thank you. What is that? Becca, Sophia. Thank you. Yeah, they turned it. Yeah, they're coming along good. Remember, they're still baking on the inside. I think Missy Jen's gonna like that, but they're gonna have a nice crust, and then over the next 12 hours or so, that'll soften. Hey Janet, how are you? Occasional woman 84 in the house. Nice to see you. Okay, take care. Planting this fall's potato crop. Awesome. Yeah, there's Carlos Martinez influx. I made bagels, Mojo. You got to go back. I made bagels on the Rosie Murphy channel about in July. I made bagels. I also made Krispy Kreme donuts. Copy Krispy Kreme donuts. Nice with a fried egg in the middle. I like to open them up and put a little bit of jam in the middle. Good to hear, occasional woman. Nice to hear. Jack says, I'm down for an occasional woman. All right, this girl's journey. Well, you have to, yeah, check it out. I definitely made, we made bagels and they turned out great. Bagels turned out awesome. There's few things that don't turn out well in the kitchen. It's all about technique. Well, we're working the other side now. Slowly here, they're browning off good. I turn the pan a little bit. We are on the back burner now because it has a lower heat level to it. My Fisher Paykel, the front burners have a dual ring, 2 rings of fire there. So I don't know how easy it is to control that. Yeah, all you can do is turn it really low, but I like to just have 1 ring. So yeah, they're coming along really good. Getting ready to throw the other batch on in about 10 minutes. And then we have some really nice true style English muffins as opposed to the, would you say, the kind of ones that we get here that are more like crumpets, I think. So, but you know better than I. Janet, occasional woman's over in the UK too. No, Kempkin says, I love bitter balls with mustard. Must be a UK thing. Way to go, Harvey. Shit. It's not the most exciting recipe. I think making the orange crush cake on yeah, the orange crush cake, I think will be a lot more exciting. That's funny. I had a bit, yeah, that's good. Good news. Good news. All right. Yeah, where's the all sausage, egg, and cheese? Huh? Yeah. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? I don't know if I'm looking hot today. I just got the Oklahoma Sooners thing on. Let's see, I have to be on my way. Okay, take care. Yeah, these are looking good. Jen, did you see the muffins here? How they look? I'm pretty darn excited. Pretty darn excited. Keep them a little moist on top, the other ones. Not a hard recipe at all. Not a hard recipe. See our English muffins here?
English muffins.
Yeah. Looking good. Getting a lot of good heat on them.
Yeah, looking good.
I'm really impressed with the way that they look. I'll tell you, it's phenomenal. Thank you, Becca. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think I'm going to go. I mean, that's basically the way they turn out. There's no sense just a short hangout to show you guys how they're done. I might do something to show. I guess I'll wait 5 minutes to finish this, show this batch. Yeah, and then go ahead and end the hangout. So, yeah, not the most exciting thing to do in the world to make English muffins, but I'll tell you, they really look like they turned out wonderfully here. And I'm very excited to try one. They've got to cool down. Yeah, Kelly said that, you know, the sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin is 2 for $4 right now. Thank you, Ty. And don't forget, Friday night we will be doing the baking, 9 p.m. on the West Coast. Carl said go live. I think a lot of people will be live. I think I'm supposed to be on Lucy Balls tonight with Elvis, believe it or not. So we shall see. We shall see. Last night was such a long night too, Carl. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Fun Finder. Thank you. Said they look tasty. Awesome. I got them for breakfast. I had to sit in the DMV. Well, what the hell were you doing? Yeah, Carl's doing okay. He's recovered from those wings, huh? The catastrophe of the wings. He got some bad chicken wings. Poor Carl. Okay, I've never heard of a bitter ball. Nicole, have you ever heard of a bitter ball? I've never heard of a bitter ball. Ooh. Allergies flaring up. Anybody ever heard of a bitter ball? Yeah, I've been craving wings again. Kelly. Jeez. Woo! Allergies, gesundheit. I'm gonna go ahead and lift these out. We're gonna drop the next batch in. Man, don't they look wonderful? And there they are. Real style English muffins. And I think what I'm going to do, I'll put a little more heat on these on this one. I'm going to move this back up here. What I'm going to do is let that cool off, and I'm going to open one up to see how they are. Goddamn thing. It drives me nuts sometimes. Gets a little bit of goo down below. There we go. All right, we're going to move it to the front one. And we're going to put down our next batch here. Put down our final batch here. We're going to let them cook off real good there. So, like a couple more minutes. Okay, Mold Free said oven bottom muffins are good as well. Rosie, try them. I sure will. We're gonna let them cool down. You cannot eat these when they're too hot. They're still kind of cooking in the middle. I'm a little anxious to see how they're gonna turn out. I eat them a lot when I'm eating bread. Oh man. Let's take a little peek. We're gonna put these on for 12 minutes. Got to keep the heat really low. Now, according to the English style, yeah, they're nice and firm. According to the English way, you're supposed to take a fork and you fork separate. You the way I'm putting the fork in on the side there. That way you keep the nooks and crannies. Just forking that one open. Still very hot inside. Oh man, this thing looks beautiful. This thing looks beautiful. Just beautiful. That baby is fork split right there. Should let it cool down a little more in there. But that's got a lot of nooks and crannies and holes in that. That looks good. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks damn good, doesn't it? I'm impressed. I'm gonna try a little bit of butter on there. See what the hell that tastes like. Huh? I'm pretty darn impressed with that. I'm pretty impressed with that. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, and the stickers like needs more sausage, cheese, and egg. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Put a little butter on that. Then we'll close it up. Let that melt a little bit. That should be really delicious. All right. See how nice and brown? It's not black, it's brown. There, it looks well and truly like an English muffin. Damn, that's good. Woo! Wow. Of course, Kelly will come to see you. Of course, we'll come to your farm. Absolutely. I thought you were looking for something down down near the Piranha Club down there. Yeah, and tell your boy Tribe to unblock my Rosie O'Kelly channel, Kelly. Delicious butter. Yeah, Carl's probably out securing his. Yeah, they're really crisp and perfect. I really have to say, I'm very, very happy about the way that these have turned out. All I can say is, wow. Cup of tea. Nicole, don't be concerned about, yeah, I think I got a perma block. I hope not. Just because I went in and said, hey, did you hear Brian's getting married? And Tribe went off. Yeah, I hope you can soften him up. Yeah. He really overreacted to that. He said I was promoting his channel. Delicious English muffin. Nicole, I'm going to give you one guess what chat room he ended up with me in. You and Ellie wouldn't believe it. That's just getting too hot. I got to flip it. It's actually got a little bit of, A little too hot there. See, this front burner is too hot. Lucky I caught that just in time before it started raging, so I got to push it to the back burner. Too hot. Too damn hot, but it's good. I just saved it from, it's not burnt. Thank goodness. No, the burner's just a big, they're calibrated fine. It's just, this is a double ring burner up here. Nicole, guess which chat I found Cooper in. And I'll give you a hint. Ellie thinks it's just me, right? Go ahead, Nicole. No. No, quite the opposite, Ellie. No. No, not Bergs. Not Shays. Ellie knows, but she doesn't want to post it yet. That's not what you say, Ellie. Old and flaccid. No. You call it the Nanny McPhee. Yeah, Mama Bear. I was in Mama Bear, and there came Coop in today. Woo! That's it, Ellie. That's it, Nicole. See, Ellie, nobody can resist Mama Bear's charms. Mama Bear is a crowd pleaser. Boy, I'll tell you, these English muffins are freaking delicious. I can only have one, but man, they were good. There he is, Koopy. There he is. John says, I wouldn't put that to a vote. Koopy, I felt like I was in good company today. Mama Bear, I saw Cooper over there. Mama Bear, it's another junior cub in training. Yeah, huh? Another junior cub. Oh no, everything broke this week. Oh shit. Fatima. She's addicting, huh? Oh man. Nicole says, I'll break you if you go. Hey, it's fun. You know, we had a good time. Right? It's fun to be a cub in training, right? Okay, looking good. That one got a little crunchy on there. That's okay. That's all right. That's right. We got one that got a little crispy, but the other ones are perfect. So actually, I like it with a little more oomph to it. Keep that heat low and slow. Hey, Sal Khan in the house. Nice to see you, Cal. Sal, how are you? I'm doing good. Ellie's reeling from the blow today. Ellie is reeling from the blow. Oh no! I tell you, we're all going. You know. I'm a junior cub in training. Tonight's supposed to be painting tonight, right? I'm a sucker for blue eyes. That's it. There we go, Coop. We had a good time. We had a lot of fun. Y'all can't be chat snobs now. You can't be chat snobs. Yeah, sounds like do a repair or something. I will, Sal. Beginning of October, we're back on the we're back in the workshop, and we're going to be right back on the Magnavox Astrosonic 1968 stereo console. We're going to pick right up where we left off. We're going to finish the restoration of that. And we're going to pop that in the Shine Chat. Okay, we got a lot of stuff coming up for restoration projects. At least like chat snobs, us. Thank you, Fatima. I'm really so happy. We got some really, I got a nice, delicious English muffin for breakfast tomorrow. Look at that beauty, man. That's the real deal. That is the real deal right there. Nice. You don't have to use any fats at all. Anything. Koopy, I made some English muffins, huh? They really are delicious. You can take a fork and you can split them and they open up. I know, I love blue. I love blue eyeshadow. Nicole wants to burn every bit of blue eyeshadow that was ever produced. Yeah, Sean is. Well, Sean, you're always welcome to come down and visit us on the Rancho. We have Joey D's come over. We're going to make him a lasagna in a couple weeks. I don't know. I don't think I look much different than I do right now, Sal. You know, make sure you let us know. Yeah, I was over there at Mount Bears and I looked over and there's Cooper Chats coming into the chat. Woo! I said I am traveling in high company today. That was awesome. Okay, you placed a video on bitter balls under your last video. Okay. No, I'm gonna check it out, Koopy. I'll check it out, baby. You know I will. I'm a whore for all your vids. You know that. Carl, I'm used to being done. Cooper, you know, Ellie, yeah, it's going to be on the Lucy Gold channel, I think. I think she's supposed to let me know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Ellie's still reeling from the shock of Coop being over there. Every glory hole, huh? That's funny. Yeah, I really don't know, Harvey. I know it does if you're on the hormones. Yeah, Nicole might have a thing for Mama Bear, it's possible. I think she looks from afar. You guys are too funny. You guys are too damn funny. Okay, couple more minutes and then that's it. Yep, saw her. Nicole's all about the Asian persuasion. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for. We just enjoyed one of the delicious English muffins. I think that they really turned out fantastic here. Nice batch of. I already had one of them there, and I'm really happy with the way that they turned out. The morning chooch is still there. I put up a video every single morning. There they are, wrapping up our beautiful English muffins. And I had one and absolutely delicious. Thank you, Harvey. There they are. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Todd, everybody. Carl, I got to send one to, thank you, Molly. I got to send one to Carl to stay the hell off of the chicken wings. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for being around today and watching that. Yes, with butter and honey. These things are going to be phenomenal. I got some nice blackberry jam and I got some nice strawberry jam. Give you one last look there. English muffins. You can take a fork and actually split from the sides. They really are nice. So thank you for everybody that came by today. I know Amanda's like, Rose, you have clothes on. Hi, darling. Bye, honey. Thanks for watching us here today, watching me make the English true style English muffins. Had one. They are absolutely delicious. No, Kelly, Amanda has shut her channel down because nobody was watching it during the hangout. So it's in a fit of rage. Okay, Annette, take care. Thank you, everybody. Koopy, Nicole, Ellie, the usual gang. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the $2. Much appreciated. And thanks again for Judge Jenny for the super chat earlier. Okay. Thank you, everybody.